Welcome to Anime Vault. Today we're diving into My Hero Academia Season 3, one of the most intense, action-packed, and emotional seasons yet. This is the season where everything changes. The League of Villains launches a full-scale attack. Bakugo is kidnapped. All Might fights his final battle. And Midoriya begins forging his own path to becoming the next symbol of peace. From the brutal summer training camp attack to the high-stakes Camino Ward raid, and finally, the emotional battle between All Might and All for One. Season 3 delivers some of the most unforgettable moments in anime history. So, get ready as we break down every major event in My Hero Academia Season 3. Summer Training Camp, pushing beyond the limit. The season kicks off with Class 1A heading to the mountains for an intense training camp led by the Wild Wild Pussycats. This is their chance to push their quirks beyond their limits and prepare for the Provisional Hero License exam. But things take a deadly turn when the League of Villains attacks. The League of Villains invades, Bakugo's capture. Out of nowhere, the Vanguard Action Squad launches a coordinated ambush on the students. Todoroki, Tokoyami, and Midoriya are pushed to their limits as they face off against dangerous villains like Dabi, Moonfish, and Muscular. And then we get one of the most brutal fights of the entire season, Midoriya versus Muscular. Muscular, a sadistic villain with insane strength, sets his sights on Koda, a young boy Midoriya promised to protect. With no time to think, Midoriya unleashes 100% of One for All, but even that isn't enough. Just as it seems like all hope is lost, Midoriya pushes beyond his limit, screaming through the pain, and delivers the 1,000,000% Delaware-Detroit smash. It's a moment that cements Midoriya's resolve. A true hero never gives up. But while he wins the battle, the war is far from over. Because while the students fight for their lives, the villains succeed in capturing Bakugo. And that sets the stage for the biggest rescue mission yet. The Camino Ward Raid, the rescue of Bakugo. Determined to save their friend, Midoriya, Todoroki, Kirishima, Momo, and Ida take matters into their own hands. While the pro-heroes launch a full-scale assault on the League of Villains, the students sneak in with a daring, high-risk plan to retrieve Bakugo. And just when it seems impossible, Bakugo makes his move. With a single, powerful leap, he blasts into the air, reaching out to Kirishima, his only real friend. In one of the most emotional moments of the season, Kirishima catches Bakugo's hand, and the two escape together. It looks like the heroes have won. But then, the real nightmare begins. All Might versus All for One, the final battle. Just when the heroes think they have the upper hand, All for One arrives. The most dangerous and powerful villain in history makes his move, facing off against All Might in a battle that will shake the world. The two titans clash in one of the greatest fights in anime history. All Might gives everything he has, pushing past his limits to deliver one final attack, the United States of Smash. With one final earth-shattering punch, All for One is defeated. But the cost is unimaginable. All Might's flames of power finally burn out. He turns to the camera, tears in his eyes, and with the last of his strength, he points to the screen and says, "You're next." A message meant only for Midoriya. The world has lost its symbol of peace. And now, Midoriya must rise. The Provisional Hero License exam, Midoriya's next step. With All Might retired, it's time for Class 1A to prove they have what it takes to be true heroes. The Provisional Hero License exam pushes them like never before. Midoriya realizes he can't keep breaking his body with One for All, so he creates his own unique fighting style, shoot style. By focusing his power into his legs instead of his arms, he finds a way to fight without destroying himself. And after an intense battle, Midoriya earns his hero license. But not everyone passes. Bakugo fails. And this leads to one of the most anticipated fights of the entire series. Midoriya versus Bakugo, the rivalry reignites. Late at night, Bakugo challenges Midoriya to a one-on-one fight. But this isn't just about who's stronger. Bakugo blames himself for All Might's downfall. He's angry, frustrated, lost. And now he needs to know the truth. The fight is brutal. Fists fly, explosions light up the night. And for the first time, Midoriya fights at full strength. In the end, Bakugo wins. But something changes. For the first time, he acknowledges Midoriya's strength, and in a shocking twist, Bakugo learns the truth about One for All. A new era begins, the Big Three and Overhaul's arrival. As Season 3 ends, Class 1A meets the Big Three, UA's top students, including Mirio Togata, the man closest to being the #1 hero. At the same time, a new villain emerges, Overhaul. A ruthless, calculating criminal mastermind, Overhaul has a plan that could shake the hero world to its core. And that sets the stage for Season 4. Final thoughts. A season of change. Season 3 is a turning point. All Might is gone. Midoriya is stepping up. Villains are growing stronger. And the world of heroes will never be the same. With legendary battles, heartbreaking moments, and the start of Midoriya's true journey to becoming the symbol of peace. This season is one of the best in anime history. And that wraps up our full recap of My Hero Academia Season 3. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more anime recaps. Until next time, this has been Anime Vault.